Do you remember the last time you looked up at the night sky and actually wondered what was out there? Not just glanced at it for a second, not just noticed the stars, but really stood there and thought about it. How far does it go? What's beyond that darkness? Are we alone? When you were a child, this came naturally to you. You didn't need a reason. You didn't need motivation. You just wondered. Why is the sky blue? Why do stars twinkle? Why do people grow old? What happens after we die? Questions came to you like breathing. There was a fire in you, a quiet, constant curiosity about everything around you. But somewhere between growing up, paying bills, meeting deadlines, and trying to keep up with life, that fire didn't disappear. It just got buried. And most people don't even realize when it happens. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you followed a random question just because it interested you? Not because it was useful, not because it would make you money, not because someone told you to, just because you wanted to know. For most people, it's been a long time, and that's not an accident. Curiosity doesn't die suddenly, it fades, slowly, quietly, almost invisibly. As kids, everything feels new. Every answer feels like a small discovery. You learn something and it feels exciting. Your brain lights up, your world expands. But then life changes. School teaches you to focus on the right answers, not the interesting questions. Jobs reward efficiency, not exploration. People start valuing certainty more than curiosity. And without even noticing, you begin to ask less. Not because you lost your ability to wonder, but because the world trained you not to. And then one day, you wake up, and life feels predictable. You follow routines. You think the same thoughts. You have the same conversations. Days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into years. And nothing really feels new anymore. Let me paint a picture. You wake up in the morning. Your alarm rings. You reach for your phone. Same apps, same scrolling, same information. You go through your day. Same route, same work, same people. You come back home, tired, and repeat it all again tomorrow. There's nothing wrong with this life, but there's something missing, and that something is curiosity. Because when curiosity fades, your world doesn't just slow down, it shrinks. You stop exploring. You start repeating. You stop questioning. You start assuming. And slowly, without realizing it, you become stuck. But here's something most people don't understand. Curiosity isn't just a nice personality trait, it's essential. It's what keeps your mind alive. When you're curious, your brain becomes engaged. You pay attention. You connect ideas. You remember things better. You learn faster. But more importantly, curiosity changes how you experience fear. Think about it. When you're not curious, the unknown feels threatening. You avoid it. You resist it. You stay inside what feels safe. But when you're curious, the unknown becomes interesting. Instead of thinking, this is uncomfortable, you start thinking, this is new. And that one shift is powerful. Curiosity doesn't just make you smarter, it makes you more open. Curious people don't enter conversations trying to win. They enter trying to understand. They ask questions. They listen. They grow. And because of that, their world keeps expanding. New ideas, new perspectives, new opportunities, all because they stayed curious. Now imagine the opposite. No curiosity, no questions, no interest in learning anything new. Life becomes mechanical, predictable, flat. Not because the world has nothing to offer, but because you stopped exploring it. Here's the truth. That curious version of you still exists. It didn't disappear. You didn't lose it. It's just been buried under routines, under responsibilities, under the noise of everyday life. And the good news? You can bring it back. Because curiosity is not something you either have or don't. It's a muscle. And like any muscle, it grows when you use it. You don't need to make big changes. Start small. Read something outside your usual interests. Watch something that challenges your perspective. Ask a question, even if it feels stupid. Take a different route home. Talk to someone you normally wouldn't. Pay attention to things you usually ignore. At first, it might feel uncomfortable, even unnecessary. But slowly, something begins to change. You start noticing more, thinking more, feeling more engaged with the world around you. And then one day, you catch yourself wondering again about something simple